Hi everyone, Lindsay here with another unboxing for you tonight, and we are camera down, so it is a jewelry video. I'm recording this on Thursday, April 3rd. I'm off work today and I just received a Goodwill Bluebox, so I thought it would be a great day to get this open. I'm not sure which day I'm going to air the video, but I wanted to get that recorded today. I hope you are doing well. If you're new to my channel, again, my name is Lindsay. I'm a part-time reseller. I sell here on YouTube, also on Poshmark and The Real Real. I normally post videos Mondays and Thursdays. I also drop in bonus content. So if you're not subscribed yet, I would love to have you. And make sure you hit your bell notification so you don't miss any of my uploads. So I don't think I have any other blue boxes in stock. And as you know, the ThredUp 5-pound DIYs are near impossible to get. So I thought I would order one of these and unbox it. It did come from the North Carolina location. So we'll go ahead and get it open. I will be offering items for sale during the video. If you see anything that you would like to purchase, you can just send me an email. I'll get you out a PayPal invoice. I will need your mailing address if you've never bought from me before. Just make sure you send a timestamp along with a brief description so I know exactly what you're looking for. So let me go ahead and open the box and then we'll take a first look. They did put the label on the side, so I'm not sure which is the top or bottom. And in general, they don't usually put them in bags. It's just all thrown into the box. So we will take a first look here. I also have craft items for sale. If you're interested in any bulk craft, I do have craft lots from prior videos that I can make up for you. It's $5 a pound or 3 pounds for 15 plus shipping. So just let me know. And here's a first peek at the box. I'll raise it up just a little bit while we look. Lots of costume stuff, beads, faux pearls, bangles. So we're hoping there might be some treasures in here. If we can get some sterling, that would be great, or at least some branded pieces. I'm going to move this aside and pull out a first handful. It looks like off the bat there are a lot of larger items in here and not a ton of bits and baubles. So that's good. I don't enjoy getting, just all single earrings, which was a lot of what was in my ThredUp box that I opened. But that was still a great box. I did get 10 karat gold, 14 karat gold, and sterling. So first up, we do have a costume necklace. This definitely needs a cleaning, and there is a little paint chip on it. Looks like it could be vintage. It's very pretty, but it is showing some color loss on several of the beads. So that's just going to be in craft. That will be $1. If you missed my community post, I did end up getting that Hermes cuff bracelet authenticated that I got a couple weeks ago in my ThredUp 15-piece box, and that is authentic. So I did go ahead and list it. It is a lacquered wood cuff, and I think I listed it for around $300 on Poshmark. So hopefully I will get some interest on that and I can make a nice profit. So this is pretty tangled. I'm going to move on to something else and we'll come back to it. So this looks like it could be pretty, possibly homemade. It does have a large shepherd's hook clasp on it. And I believe these are glass beads, really nice multicolor, and then some seed beads in there. So really nice. And that is not magnetic on the clasp. I don't see any markings on it. It does have an extender. So let me quick test that to see if it's possibly sterling. If we do get anything that looks sterling, I may test it as we go, just to help me out a bit in the editing process. That is not sterling. So let me get that wiped off. So again, it looks like it could be an artisan piece, just based on the clasp, but I think it's in good condition. There's a little hair in it. But it's really nice, really pretty glass beads. It just needs a good wipe down. And some of these have a pattern on the bead. Let's do $5 on that necklace. That is very nice. So that's a good item. Next up, we have a rhinestone kind of choker necklace with a fabric cord. And it's got a really pretty blue stone in there. And I think all the stones are present. I will check that out a little better. It's marked. This is Avon. So that's nice. The actual cord is showing maybe a little bit of indentation. That's possibly where the pendant had been sitting. But it looks like it's intact. It's not torn or anything. And then this one also has the shepherd's hook with a nice extender, and that's all in good condition. So we'll do $3 on the Avon. That is pretty. We have another possibly branded piece here, but the hang tag is completely worn out, so I'm not sure. And it looks like this is showing quite a bit of wear along the metal. But it's a pretty cool necklace. But definitely some discoloration. And this is magnetic. I'm just going to put that one into craft. It is showing quite a bit of wear. And we have another necklace here that's kind of like that barrel clasp, like that first necklace we put into craft. And these are really nice pink beads. And I think these are an acrylic, but they give like a cat's eye sheen. And it's got a gold tone screw barrel clasp. And it looks like it's in really nice condition. Very fun for spring. We'll do $3 on that one. Next up, we have just a faux pearl. I believe these are acrylic, metallic, silver. And they are knotted in between. They are graduated and good condition on this one. We'll do $2 on that. And yet again, another screw barrel clasp. And these are just plastic blue beads, and they do have little speckles of glitter, it looks like, with some nice gold tone station beads. Very pretty, kind of nautical. We'll do $2 on that one. And it looks like we have a bourbon and bow ties bracelet. There is our hang tag. And this is gorgeous. It's a beautiful gold tone with faceted champagne colored rhinestones on it. Those are acrylic. This is in really nice condition. And let me get a size on this. That is coming in at 7.5. So really nice bracelet. We'll do $5 on the bourbon and bow ties. And next up, I have the silver and gold tone double layer necklace. It's kind of like a mesh. And there is some wear on the clasp and extender and a little bit of scratching on there. But overall, it's pretty nice. Those just slide around, those gold tone tubes. We'll do $2 on that one. And next up is another double layer piece. This is on like a thread cord and a lot of wear on the clasp. And I think these are just acrylic, but they're made to look like stones. And I don't know if that's intentionally supposed to be there. It kind of looks like a paint splatter. We'll just put that in craft for $1. Might be fun to repurpose those. It's a beautiful color. And let's see if we can get this necklace out. All right, so this is like a gunmetal, and it is signed. This is Coldwater Creek. They do make some really nice pieces. So it is a double layer gunmetal, and then it comes down into these navy blue kind of spikes. And I think those are acrylic. And it needs a cleaning, but otherwise it looks to be in good condition. And I believe all of our little baubles are intact. And the actual metal is in really good shape. So we'll do $5 on the Coldwater Creek. I do like selling that brand. We have our first single earring. And next up we have a necklace. This one is kind of like a bolo tie style. It's got a fold over clasp. I don't see any maker's mark. And there is the and I'm not sure if there's anything missing here or if this is how it's supposed to be, but it's not really like sliding. It's just kind of stuck there. But it looks to be in good condition. It would be a fun layering piece. And that one is magnetic. We'll just do $3 on that one. And we got another earring here. This is a pretty pendant. I do think we got a match to those earrings. We'll check that out in a second. This is a really nice pendant. It is silver tone with green and brown enamel. And it is on this chain. And there is a little bit of wear on the chain. I don't see any maker's mark, but the pendant could be removed and put on a different chain if you didn't like this one. But overall, it's not in bad condition. We will do $2 on this necklace. So for the heart pendant. And next up we have a necklace here. It's got like a double hook here. And there is some string that needs to be cut off. It's pretty. It has these blue beads. They're just acrylic and the silver tone hoops. So a really simple neutral piece. I will trim that off. And I'm not sure if maybe there was an extender or something on the clasp that's missing, but it looks like it's in good shape. We'll do $2 on that one. And next up we have this necklace, and it's silver tone. There is also some wear on the clasp and extender on that one. And overall some wear throughout, definitely some copper coming through on the jump rings. That'll just be in craft for $1. Just want to make sure, but I did see some copper, so it's definitely not sterling. So that'll be in craft. And there might be two necklaces that are in here. They're both kind of misshapen and just like the really thin cord. So I'm going to put these in craft. We can just do both of them for $1 if anybody would like those beads. And we did get a match to these earrings. They are like an oval shape drop. I don't see any markings on them yet. And they are magnetic. We'll just do $1 on those. They need a bit of a wipe down. And I'm ready to go ahead and grab some more pieces here. Like I said, everything is kind of larger statement pieces in this box. So it's probably not going to take too long to go through. But definitely, you know, there's a few wearable pieces. So at least it's not all craft. So next up we have this little tie with bangles. And definitely a lot of wear on this one. And I assume these are all silver tone. I don't know if I really want to undo all of them. I'm just going to put these into craft. There's some of them that look like they're wearable and then others that have quite a bit of wear. But I'll just put them all into craft. So if anybody wants those for $1. We have a large clip back hoop earring, it looks like. And we have a bracelet here. This is Ermish, so this is a good brand. It was marked for $5, originally $15. And it's a stretch bracelet, and I think these are maybe a wood bead. So really nice. I think this brand sells well. Let's do $3 on that one. And there's something on a ribbon cord here. But it's actually a really long necklace. So let me move this out of the way so we can take a look at this one. So it is silver tone, multi-layer. And it does have like some horse bit accents on it and some metallic faux pearls. I think those are just acrylic on silver tone metal. So kind of like some southwestern looking beads as well. And then it is on a beautiful brown ribbon. And it looks like the ribbon needs a little bit of a wipe down. But overall, this is not in bad shape. So let's do $3 on that one. It is a nice neutral statement piece. And we have a seed bead necklace here, white and gold. And this one has like a copper tone extender and clasp. And this is Charming Charlie. There's a lot of wear on the clasp and extender, but really nice beads. So it is kind of like a collar necklace. We'll just do $2 on that one because it is showing quite a bit of wear on the clasp and extender. But that is a great piece for spring and summer. And next up we have this beautiful multicolor rhinestone statement necklace. And this one has a lot going on. It is really gorgeous. And we are missing some stones. We're missing that one. There's a red stone missing there. And 2 green ones missing there. Yeah, we're missing quite a few stones on it, which is not surprising. And it even has a little stone on the end of the extender. And I don't see any branding on this one. So this is just going to go into craft. It's missing a ton of stones, but it could be fixed up. It is really pretty with the floral pattern rhinestones. So that will go into craft. And this is really pretty here. Another necklace on a ribbon cord. There's a lot of staining on the ribbon. And this is a really pretty pendant. It's kind of opalescent looking, I think just acrylic. And this definitely gives a J. Crew look with the pendant. So what I would do is remove this pendant from the ribbon cord and put it on something else. There's also some verdigris on the ribbon. And I don't see any branding. I'm going to do $2 on this one, but it's just basically for the pendant. I can remove the ribbon cord if you prefer. But it is a gorgeous pendant that would look really nice on something else. And we've got a couple bangles here. And I believe these are just silver tone. And it looks like silver tone and then maybe some black enamel in there. And these are not sterling. And they are pretty large. They go all the way down to a size 9 on the mandrel. So we'll just do $1 on those for both of them. I'm trying to refresh the ThreadUp website as I'm recording because the fun box just popped in. So I'm hoping maybe one of the jewelry boxes would show up. I have not seen the mixed jewelry restock this week. I did hear that the DIY did, but I did not grab one. I was not able to find it. And we've got a little tangle here. I'll move that aside. Next up is another statement necklace. This is silver tone. There's no branding. And it's kind of like one of those bubble necklaces. It looks like everything is present on it. It just needs a cleaning. Overall, not in bad shape. We'll do $2 on that one. Next up, we have a cuff bracelet here. And it looks like this one is showing wear and it's kind of some residue or maybe some chipping there. I don't know if this is one of these copper bracelets that you use. I don't remember what the properties are for it, but I don't know if those are magnets there. But this is showing some wear throughout, so we'll just do $1 on that one if anybody's interested. And it looks like we did get a match to this earring, but it's kind of in the midst of this tangle. Don't often see the large hoops and clip-ons. So there's that one. Oh, these are different. So we'll see if we get a match to either of those. And it looks like we might have another bourbon and bow ties. This one does not have the hang tag on it. And I don't think these are real stones, but they're supposed to look like rose quartz. They are kind of like a frosted texture. And it looks like it just needs a wipe down, but overall in pretty good shape. This one is coming in at 7.5. We'll just do $3 on that one since it's not marked. And that's another, looks like clip-on earring. All right, so this one is loose. It is ton of wear on the chain on this one, and it definitely needs a wipe down. That's just going to be in craft for $1. And sorry for my squeaky chair if you can hear that every time I lean over. I'm recording this at my desk. That's another earring. And another clip-on earring. This is cute. Little elephant pendant. All right, so it looks like we got a match to these earrings. Definitely showing some wear on the hooks. They are a purist drop. Those will just be $1 in craft. They are showing wear. And we did get this shell necklace out. There's some hair in it that needs to be cleaned up. So we'll just do $1 on that one. Overall, it looks to be in okay condition. So, you know, these boxes are not cheap. I think you're around $60 in with shipping. So, you know, so far it's going to be a struggle to make much of anything on this box. The wearable stuff I do put into jewelry jars that doesn't sell, that I'm not going to list. So I can make a little bit back on those. It looks like this is in good condition. I don't see a maker's mark on it. We'll just do $2 on that. It does need a bit of a wipe down. And this mesh necklace is really worn. That's going to go right into craft as soon as I get it untangled. And there was no branding on that one. That will be in craft for $1. Let me know if you've ordered one of these boxes lately. I don't think the North Carolina, you know, is one of the better locations. But obviously you can't pick where yours comes from. It's just all random. I have gotten some Goodwill Blueboxes that have been very good. I have gotten Sterling and Taxco in them before, you know, in nice branded pieces. All right, so this is a tangle. I don't know if it's more than one necklace or just one. But the elephant is really cute. And it's all illusion stones, so it's not missing anything. And it does have a rhinestone eye. And it looks to be in pretty good condition. And then there is this pendant, which needs a little bit of a cleaning on the back. And then this pendant here. So it could be maybe just one necklace that's multi-layer. If anybody would like that one, I'll just do $2 on it, and you can untangle it and wipe it down. But the elephant is really cute. And this looks like it could have been broke off of an earring. That is going to be in craft. And I got another tangle here. That'll just be $1 if anybody wants that tangle. And we can go ahead and pull out our final pieces here. There are some earrings at the bottom, so I did open it from the top, I'm guessing. I do have another one of those Ermish bracelets, it looks like. All right, so that's everything out of the box. And we do have another statement necklace here. This is showing some wear along the chain, but really pretty teal colored beads with gold tone little spacers on it. But it is showing wear back there. We'll just do $2 on that one. Very nice spring piece. And we have another one here. And I don't know if this was all one necklace. It must have been. So let me pull that out, that other piece. So, wow. So this is actually one necklace. And this is the other side of the cord. And so, yeah, this part of it, I really think you could do as a pendant. And then, you know, that this is really pretty. So I was doing $2 on this, so I'll just include this component as well if you would like more of it. And you could actually take this part off, and then you'd have two matching. You know, you might even be able to make that into earrings. That would be really pretty. So we'll do $2 on the whole lot of that. And I have this really pretty elephant pendant, and I believe it's silver tone. I don't see any markings on it, but it's really pretty. And he's magnetic. We'll do $2 on that. And we've got some earrings here we'll move over. This will be in craft. I don't see any maker's mark on it. A ton of copper coming through. We have a Ginger Snap bracelet. I think that's a good brand. I don't know anything about Ginger Snaps. It did come from Freedom House Thrift. And then this one has an adjustable cord. So let's do $3 on that one. I know people collect those charms. And we've got another Ermish bracelet. This one's similar to the other one, like a wood bead. We'll do $3 on that one. And it looks like, not sure if this is a bracelet or a necklace. India Fair Trade, it says. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off so I can untangle it. The beads are really pretty, so I want to see exactly what it is. Okay. So definitely seems too short to be a necklace. I guess it's a bracelet, a double layer bracelet with an extender. And these do feel like glass. Nice amber and brown tone on gold, matte gold tone. And there is a little bit of wear in the clasp, but otherwise it looks pretty good. And sitting around the shortest length, it is coming in about a 7. So really pretty. Let's do 3 on that one. And I think this might have gone with the other bangles, so I'll just include that. I think we were doing $1, so I'll just add that. You'll get 3 of them. And that's the earrings. That's part of an earring. And this is going to go into craft. This has a ton of wear on it. It was Anne Klein, but it is all roached out. That is going in the craft bag. And this is very pretty. This is a faux pearl graduated, like a frosted pink. It is showing some scratching on it. And it does have a shepherd's hook gold tone. And that one is magnetic, I believe. The pearls do have some scratching on them, unfortunately. So I'm just going to put that one into craft, but it is pretty. I wish this would have been a better box to share with you guys, but it is important to show that they're not always winners. And obviously, those of us that record videos don't get any preferential treatment in what is sent out. It is all completely random and luck of the draw. So this is pretty. There is some wear and some scratching on the metal. And on the magnetic clasp there, but it's a really pretty bracelet. I love the opalescent rhinestones, and it's got like a rose gold. So we'll do $2 on that one. It is showing wear over here, but otherwise it's in pretty good shape and all the stones are there. So we'll do 2 on that. And since this is going to be a shorter video, I may put in some other lots that I have for sale. I have a lot of sterling. I also need to do a brooch sale at some point. I have a ton of brooches. This is unbranded, gold tone, and some twisted seed beads. Really pretty pink and white and silver in there. That one we'll just do $2 on. It's in good condition. And next up we have a multi-layer necklace. This one is Chaps brand. And it's knotted and showing quite a bit of wear. That is going to be in craft for $1. And this necklace is broken. It is missing something on that side. The pendant is kind of cool to repurpose. I don't see any branding on it. That will be $1. And this kind of looks similar to that India one where it's like a multi-layer bracelet. And I don't know if that's actually chipping or if that is intentionally how that's supposed to look. I'm just going to put that one into craft. So that'll be $1. And our last item, ooh, this looks nice. These look like natural stones. And we might be broken. So it would need a replacement clasp to be able to close that. But those definitely look like real stones, probably an amethyst, a tiger's eye. I don't know what the other stones would be, but it's really pretty. I don't see any maker's mark on it. And it is slightly magnetic, but it could have a plating on it. So I'm going to Google image search that one, but I think it could be, you know, fairly easy to repair if you just attached like a spring ring clasp or something. So I will look into that one and put a price on the screen. And this is just our little pile of earrings here. I don't think we had a match to that one. We did get a match to this. Those are really worn. That'll be in craft for $1. We did not get a match to this beaded one. We had this kind of retro clip-on. I did not see a match to that. That one is gorgeous. Does show a lot of wear, but it was really, really pretty. We did get a match to these, but they show a lot of wear. Those will just be in craft. And these little bits, I don't know what they went to. Oops. We did get a match to these little tassel earrings. They have a rhinestone on them. They are definitely showing wear on the metal. Those will just be $1. And we did get a match to these drop earrings. They kind of look like a Madewell or something, but they are showing a lot of wear. Those will be $1 as well. And then I think everything else I will be moving into craft. There was a match on these, but they're very worn. That was a clip-on hoop. Probably belonged with this and that, but they're broken. So yeah, no other matches. So wow, this was a very disappointing box. No sterling. We did have that Coldwater Creek necklace. That was one of the few branded pieces. There will be some nice, pieces I can put into my jewelry jars that I sell, so that I'm grateful for. But quite a bit of craft in here and a lot of worn items. Let me know what your thoughts were. I hope that if you order one that it's way better than this. I will still pick these up from time to time because you don't know what location they might be coming from, or, like I said, I have had some really good ones in the past. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up. I may insert some more jewelry for sale here, or I might throw it in at the beginning. I'll see, but this is going to be a shorter video, so I'll probably add some of that in. All right, I'm back here. Unfortunately, that was not my best Goodwill Bluebox. So I thought I would share some brooches today. I do have this whole basket here full, and I have hundreds more brooches. I went kind of wild sourcing them a while back because I just love collecting them. But it's definitely time to part with some and find them new homes. So I do have a variety here that I will share and try to offer you guys some good prices on these. And I've got some critters. Most of them are all vintage. I think a lot of them are unsigned, but we'll just kind of go through and see what we have. And if you want a measurement on any of them, just let me know. I'm not going to show the pin like opened on every one just so we can move quickly through them, but I will make sure they all have working pins, if I'm going to sell them to you. So I'm going to go ahead and move this basket, I guess, out of the way. And then maybe we should move this zoomed in just a little bit and try this. So first up, I have this gorgeous silver tone, and it is a dog and cat with some AB rhinestones and black eyes. And there's the back of it. There's no maker's mark on that one. We'll do 5 on that one. It is adorable. It is on the smaller side, but really cute. I love my critter brooches. All right, next up I have I think this is a modern brooch. Let me take a look. Some of them are in packaging I just need to open, so I apologize for any background noise. Yes, this one is a modern brooch. It is 3 ladies, silver tone with green enamel dresses, and there's some rhinestone little button accents and purple hats. This may be a remake of a vintage brooch, but this one is modern. It is a nice size and in like new condition. We'll do 5 on that one. Next up, I have this really cute bird cage brooch, vintage, and it is 3D. And then it has the beautiful bluebird dangling in there. And there is a bit of wear on it, but it's a super cool piece. There's no maker's mark on it. We'll do $12 on that one. I think that's what I paid for it. It's just a really special piece. And you can actually just kind of set it up like that too if you wanted to display it. But it is adorable. And this was in the box with it. So I'm just going to offer this for sale. It is just a little piece of amber. A good size piece. You could craft with it to make it into a pendant. It is genuine Baltic amber. Really beautiful. We'll do $8 on that if anybody would just like that bit of amber. I don't know why that was in the box, but I might as well offer it for sale as we go along. I have this chocolate bunny brooch. I'm going to put this in a lot. I have some other Easter jewelry, so I'm just going to bring that out next. There is the chocolate bunny pin. He is new on the card. Really cute. Be a nice little stuffer to put in an Easter basket. And then there are these Easter egg little earrings, dangles that were really lightweight. They're glitter. And we'll just back that out for a second while we show this lot. And then there is this chocolate bunny kind of cameo style necklace. And this one is unsigned. There is a little bit of tone loss on the chain and a little bit of wear on the ear there. And there is this other little rabbit pin brooch. And last up is a charm bracelet. It is a stretch bracelet, and it has little enamel rabbit and an Easter egg that actually says Easter on it, and a basket. Stretch is good on that one. And I think those are just acrylic beads, but we'll do the whole lot. So you'll get the earrings, the bracelet, the little bunny brooch, the necklace, and the pin. We'll do that whole lot for $5. So I'm just going to put this all in one bag. And you would likely receive that before Easter. If you pay this evening, I will be sending it out tomorrow, so that should get there in plenty of time for Easter. So I'm glad I came across that because I've been holding on to it for a while, planning to share it on Easter or for an Easter sale, and this is the perfect timing. All right, and next I have a, I believe, silver tone. And this one is like a shield with the dangling tassel. And there might be just a little bit of scratching on the pearl and on the center cabochon, but not bad. And just a little bit of wear on the metal. But overall, it's in good condition. This one is vintage. And I assume it's just silver tone. So we'll do $6 on that one. It is a cool piece. Next up is a gold tone butterfly brooch. Really nice kind of metal work on there, and then some orange cabochons for the center of the belly and the eyes. Really cute and detailed. And that one does not have a signature, but it's in great condition. We'll do $5 on that one. And this one's really nice. It has a really vibrant red kind of jelly belly center, and then some, I think, just acrylic rhinestones, blue and red on silver tone metal. And that one is unsigned, but really nice. We'll do $5 on that one. And just make sure if you're interested in purchasing anything, you just include a timestamp and a brief description for me. This one is kind of like a floral brooch, gold tone. And then there is like some glitter details there and a blue center rhinestone. And there is some wear on the metal, especially on that side. But overall, it's in pretty good shape. I don't see a signature on that one. We'll just do $4 on that one since it is showing wear. Next up, I have another critter brooch. And I believe this is a modern piece, and it's adorable. It has singing cats and then mice that are covering their ears over a trash can. So that is just so cute. Definitely looks reminiscent of a JJ or something like that, but I think it is modern. Let's do $6 on that one. That is so fun and in new condition. Next up is a real stunner here. This is definitely vintage, gold tone. This is like a pink color, and then like a maroon and a faceted center. Just absolutely stunning on this one. Really nice quality. There's the back. Let's do $10 on that one. That is a really special piece. I would definitely wouldn't mind keeping that one. Beautiful colors for fall. And the next item is another modern brooch. I may have showed this one before, but I think it's so cool. It's a huge cherry brooch with gorgeous, vibrant rhinestones. And it is on like an antique gold tone metal and in really good condition. It is huge. We'll do $10 on that one. And next up, this one is interesting. It is like a bar brooch with a purse on it. Kind of looks like a Birkin or something. And I don't see any maker on it. And I assume that's silver tone. That one is really unique. It's in good condition. It does have some weight to it. Let's do 8 on that one. I really like that piece. Super designer looking. I might try to Google Lens that one too to see if I can find anything. It is just silver tone, but a really cool brooch. So we'll do 8 on that. Next piece is a signed JJ. And this one is a really nice like Valentine's brooch. It is matte gold tone, and then it has shiny gold tone X's and O's. And there is a little bit of scratching on the envelope, but otherwise it's in good condition. The X's and O's are articulated, and the back's in really good condition. It's signed JJ. We'll do 6 on that one. Really cute. Next up is a necklace. This can be worn as a brooch also, or as a pendant with the chain. It is gold tone. There's no maker's mark. And it does have like dried flowers inside. And just like a resin coating possibly. And it just shows a little bit of scratching on the plastic or resin part. But otherwise it's in pretty good condition and a really cool piece. It's a nice size. On that one, let's just do $4 since it does show some scratching. Hopefully you guys can see that okay with the ring light. It is dark right now, unfortunately. I know the lighting isn't the best, but I did not have time to record this earlier. Next up is another critter brooch, and this is silver tone crab. Adorable AB rhinestones on it and black rhinestone eyes, and in really nice condition. This one also looks like it could be a modern piece, but really fun. We'll do 6, or I'm sorry, let's do 5 on that one. Really cute. And next is a big cat brooch. Super cool design on this one. It is kind of open along there, and then there's like a star. I think it is a cheetah. And I don't see any markings on that one. And it is magnetic. I'm just making sure none are sterling. I don't think they are. But this one is really nice. Let's do 8 on that. It's a good size. And a really fun big cat brooch. If you guys like brooches, definitely let me know, because like I said, I have a ton more that I can share. I have another really beautiful vintage one here. A vibrant gold tone, and there are some like amber colored rhinestones on it and some enameling on the leaf. And that one is just gorgeous. This one is marked actually. And this one says made in Austria. And I don't think there was another maker's mark on this one. So those might be like Austrian crystals that are the stones. They are absolutely stunning. So it's definitely possible. I will do some research on this one and put a price on the screen, but it is gorgeous. Definitely one of my favorites. These two are definitely my favorites so far. Oh, and this purse one too. I absolutely love that. And next up is like a bar style. I just want to make sure the pin will close. It was opened. Yes, that closes securely. So this one is a long like spike and gold tone with a center rhinestone on it. And it's really long and in good condition. There was no marking on that one. Definitely a vintage piece, I think. So a really cool statement. We'll do 5 on that. And next up I have this horse, carousel horse. And this one also is like matte gold tone with shiny gold tone. And there is some scratching along the horse there. But overall, he's in good shape. This one's not marked, but I know Dane Craft did some like this. So it's possibly unsigned or just a dupe of that. And it looks like the pin's a little bit crooked. And there is a little bit of wear also on the back. But overall, it's in good shape and it's a really large size. We'll do 5 on that one. Next piece, I do believe this one is vintage. This one I think needs a little bit of a wipe down, but there could be a little bit of scratching on the black part. It is gold tone and kind of a bar style. And this one is super lightweight, so it's not gonna put too much strain on your clothing if you have it on. But really cool and definitely a designer vibe to it. We'll do 5 on that one. The next item is not a brooch, it is a scarf clip. And I don't believe this one had a maker's mark. It is gold tone, obviously, and then has a really large pearl cabochon on it. And there is a little bit of tone loss on the metal and some minor scratches on the pearl, but overall it is in good shape. We'll do $4 on the scarf clip. And next piece is another signed item. Really beautiful design. It's a textured gold tone and shiny gold with the clear rhinestones. And that one is a Park Lane brooch. Let's do $8 on that one. That is beautiful, very classic. This one is kind of similar to another one I showed with like the center jelly belly. And this one is a gorgeous red cabochon on the center. And I think it was gold tone. There is some tone loss and wear. And there's the back. That looks like an older piece. But really beautiful. Let's do $6 on that one. I love that jelly belly. And it definitely looks like an older one. Very cool piece. The next item is a circus elephant, gold tone with black enamel and clear rhinestones and a green rhinestone eye. And this one, it looks like a vintage piece. I don't see a maker on it, but it's in good condition. Let's do $7 on that one. That is gorgeous. The next piece are some heart brooches. I have this one, gold tone with clear rhinestones with the interlocked hearts. Gorgeous, and I think all the stones are there. I'm not seeing anything missing. Definitely a vintage one. We'll do 5 on that. Really beautiful. And this other one, I just need to put the pin back in. So it's a shiny gold tone, and it's kind of has an open detail there, and that side is raised up. Really cool. And it does show a little bit of scratching, but overall in good condition. We'll do 5 on that one as well. That one's really large. And next up, I have a vintage puppy brooch, a poodle with a pearl ball he's playing with, and looks like something in the mouth maybe, or that's part of the beard, but it's got clear rhinestones there and a red eye. And this one's not signed, but it looks like, you know, something like a Jerry's or something like that. It does show wear, but really cool vintage piece. We'll do 6 on that one. This one is a gorgeous giraffe, and it's gold tone with some brown enamel and a green rhinestone eye. And I believe this one might be 1928. It does have the squiggly marks on the back. So I think that one is branded. Really cool piece. Let's do 8 on that one. And another little baby critter here, a little zebra, I believe that is. Gold tone, and then the stripes are just open metal. And I don't believe there is a maker on that one. That one is signed. I believe that one is Sarah Coventry. So I will put a price on the screen for that one. I just want to Google Lens it and get it in better lighting so I can double check, but it is marked. So I'll put a price on the screen for that one. And next is a beautiful gold tone rooster brooch, textured gold tone, really good condition. And there is like a something there, but I don't think it's a maker's mark. But he's in really good shape. Next up is another vintage rope design. This one's super designer looking, very classic piece that would go with everything. And that one is in good shape. We'll do 5 on that one for the rope. Next is this beautiful bow brooch with stunning emerald green rhinestones. That would have been beautiful for St. Patty's. And it is in good shape. No maker's mark on that one. We'll do 5 on that beauty. Next is a pendant brooch. This would be gorgeous going into summer. Gold tone with coral colored cabochons and little faux pearls. And it is in the shape of a starfish, a really large size. And this one is a brooch, or it can be worn as a pendant. It does have the bail there. Let's do $6 on that one. And next up is another heart brooch. And this one has like a mother of pearl cabochon, faux, but it looks like mother of pearl. And it's in good condition. Nice metal work on that one. And I don't see a maker's mark, but it's in good shape. We'll do 5 on that. Next is this silver tone palm tree brooch with green rhinestones and like a silver faux pearl. And then there are some like gold tone rhinestones going up the palm tree. And this one can also be worn as a pendant. And I think this one is more of a modern brooch. We'll do 5 on that. And we just have a few more pieces here. I probably pulled out, you know, too many for this portion of the video, but I was just finding so many good ones I couldn't stop. Next up is a climbing cat brooch, shiny gold tone with some textured detail where the stripes would be. Excellent condition. And I think this one is a vintage brooch. And really beautiful. We'll do 6 on the kitty cat. Next, I have this pin. It is new on the card. It's an ice cream truck. And it is a gold tone backer. And I don't think there's any maker on it, just like a boutique piece. We'll just do $3 on that one. have a dolphin brooch with 3 dolphins, and it's an alternating matte and shiny gold tone with green rhinestone eyes. And there's no maker on that one, but super cute with the 2 little baby dolphins. We'll do 5 on that one. I have this brooch, which may be like a cloisonne, I guess. It is gold tone and then like a black enamel, and I guess it goes this way. And then it does have the birds on it, and it's designed like a fan. And there's the back. Let's do 6 on that one. Really beautiful and in nice condition. Next piece is this adorable bird brooch. He is a little chunker. It is silver rhinestones, and then a yellow and green and cream enamel. And I do think this one's vintage. I don't see a maker on it, and there's just a little bit of wear on the back. Let's do 6 on that one. I think he is so sweet. Love that one. And next up is this heart brooch with a cherub or angel on it, and like a gold kind of enamel color. Really pretty. And there's the back. It could be like an artisan piece. I don't see any maker on it. So we'll do 5 on that. And just 2 more here. Let me know if you had a favorite item from the brooch haul or the Goodwill Bluebox. I think the brooch haul was better, in my opinion. And I'm recording this on Tuesday evening. I was able to score a DIY designer or DIY jewelry box this morning. That's the first one I've been able to order in like a year. So I'm excited to receive that and get that filmed. So this one I'm going to Google Lens. I think there might be a maker's mark on it, but it's really worn out and I can't read it. But I love this one because of the AB rhinestones on the flower. It is gorgeous, and it looks like there should be a maker's mark there. So I'll see if I can find out anything and put a price on the screen, but that one is so beautiful. Perfect for spring. And our last item is another critter brooch, and this is a gorgeous lion. And it's possible this is one that you could hang your glasses on with the tail there. I'm not sure if that's the purpose, but I think it might work for that. And it's in really nice shape. We'll do $6 on the lion. So that was my last brooch. That was a lot of them. But like I said, I have hundreds more. So if you enjoy the brooches, let me know if you have a favorite type. If you like vintage, critters, more of the modern bling. Let me know, and I can definitely pull out another curated selection and offer it in another video. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I will be invoicing you upon receipt of your email, and as long as the invoice is paid, I will be getting everything shipped out tomorrow. And I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing Monday. I did receive that athletic activewear accessory box, so I'm curious to get that open. I do have a lot more jewelry, of course, and I have a fun box and some more designer boxes, so I'll have to see what I feel like doing for Monday, but I'm definitely going to be having more jewelry at some point next week, probably another sterling sale and a 15-piece mixed. So let me know if there's a particular box you'd like to see me open for Monday. And I will see you back soon. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.